The family of Mr. Mahurney Augier, also known as Mayone, of Cedar Heights, Vieux, joyfully celebrates the life of a man who lived with love, laughter, and music in his soul. He passed away peacefully in the comfort of his home, surrounded by family, on February 7, 2026. A retired teacher, dedicated husband, devoted father, grandfather, brother, uncle, friend, and mentor to many. Mr. Augier was always jovial, kind, and giving. Music was his language. It brought him joy, and through it, he brought joy to others. His smile was ever present, his heart always open, and his presence always uplifting. He was predeceased by his mother, Marie Lucille Augier, left to mourn his beloved wife and life partner of 40 years, Diane Augier, administrative officer employed with St. Lucia Labour Party. His beloved children, 3 sons, Owen Augier, managing director of Evergreen Passenger Transport, Kim Augier, consultant of Toronto, Canada, DeAndre Augier of Cedar Heights, Vieux, 3 daughters, Dalma Duplessis, teacher at VJ Combined School, Demaya Augier, employed with Invest St. Lucia, Mesha Augier, employed with Ministry of Agriculture. His father, Barwin Augier, of Garvey Street, Vieux, 3 brothers, Christopher Augier and family, McCarran Augier and family, Eubarcus Augier and children, 3 sisters, Kathy Gill and family, Hermina Francis and family, Dania Augier Stevens and family, children of his deceased sister, Martha Ravenel, 6 grandchildren, Kishel James, Deshaun James, Katie James, all of Augier, Deja Meyer Anthony of Radwy, Julian Augier of Caimaget, Adam Moise of Marc Bexon, several nieces and nephews, his aunts and uncles, Bonita Augier of Canada, Mariana Daniel and family of Deriso and Canada, Luvina Samuel and family of Grace, children of his deceased aunts, Alexandrine Weeks, Louisa Brady, and Cecil Promise, the children of his deceased uncles, Louis Fontenelle, Elwin Levy Fontenelle, Bernard Fontenelle, Maclea Augier, and Verle Augier. His godchildren, Herval Herman, Chanel Augier. Father-in-law, Etheldred James, also known as Doa of Vieux. Mother-in-law, Eula Lucretia James, also known as Madoa of Vieux. Brothers-in-law, Claudius Francis, Vern Gill, Sean Stevens, Sylvester Ravenel, Patrick Joseph and family of Cantonment, Kevin James, Richard James, Jesse James, and Hassan James, all of Vieux. Sisters-in-law, Tessa Augier, Tekla Augier, Julietta Legrandcourt and family of Martinique, Elizabeth Joseph and family of Marisol, Chanel James John and family of the USA, Natasha James and family of Monchy, Laureen James of Vieux. His best friend, Mr. Anthony Sammy, his cherished friend and cousin, Simon Daniel and family, his best man, Mr. Cyril Saltibus and family of Black Bay, Vieux. Close friends, Miss Roberta Jamari of Bainfield, Vieux. Mrs. Ruth Dubois of Beausejour, Groselet, Ms. Deborah Louis of Canada, Dylan and Michelle Anthony of Redwy, Miss Jamel James, nurse at St. Jude Hospital, Mr. Charles Legrandcourt of Martinique, Dr. Ulrich Mondesi, family doctor and close friend, Mr. and Mrs. Linfield Lubin of the United Kingdom, Mr. Danny Garcia and his daughter Reina of the USA, Mr. Monty Maxwell of Year 4, Mr. Herman Cotter of Year 4, Mr. Brent Favre of Year 4, Mr. Diker Fontenelle of Year 4, Mr. Calix Xavier, Miss Marie Gomez of Florida, Mr. and Mrs. Brian Bernard and family, Mr. Ian and Cheryl John and family, Mr. Patriani John and family, especially his parents, Onika Antoine of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Esther and Sammy Bryce and family, Debbie and Miller Tobier, Zai and Ozzy Mohammed and family of Rodney Heights, Francilia Valson and Valerie Dujon of Martinique, Miss Paula Edward and family, Miss Valerie and family, Miss Paula Sammy and family, his lifelong neighbors, Miss Debbie Mondesi and family, Mr. Cuthbert Wells and family. Special mention, Prime Minister the Honorable Philip J. Pierre, former Prime Minister and Parliamentary Rep for Vieux-Fort South, Honorable Dr. Kenny D. Anthony, Parliamentary Representative for Vieux-Fort South, Honorable Danny Butcher, Honorable Alva Baptist, Honorable Moses Jean-Baptiste, Honorable Richard Frederick, Mr. Shelton Daniel, Mr. Jahim Etienne, Mr. Andrew Yadi Haynes, Mr. Anson Maxwell, Dr. Stanley Jha, his cardiologist, Dr. Natasha Innocent, Dr. Sherwin James, Nurse Thera Harrow, Julius Primus, also known as Lolly Polly. Also left to mourn members of the Survival Band, members of the Cadet Corps, members of the South Calypso Tent, comrades of the St. Lucia Labour Party, the management, doctors and nurses of the St. Jude Hospital, especially Dr. Popo, the Challery, Fontenelle, and Isidore families of Grace, the Duboulet, York, Augier, and Ernest families of Castries, the Ajuda family of Souffre, Anselry, Denry, and Castries, the Gian and Mason families of St. Lucia and Canada, the Regis family of Denry and Canada, the Goodman family of Vieux-Fort, Miss Daphne Howard and children, the James family of Vieux-Fort and Deriso, the Joseph and Daisy family of Choiseul, Souffre, Vieux-Fort, Castries, and Texas, the Daniel family of Vieux-Fort, USA and Canada, the thousands of students whose lives he has touched, teachers and principals of junior and senior secondary Vieux-Fort, teachers and principals of Vieux-Fort Comprehensive Secondary School, Campus A and Campus B, his Facebook fans and friends, persons in the comments section of the talk shows, Can I Help You?, Zafenu or Saint Lucie, The Real Issue, Anu Cause, the Anson Maxwell Live, other family, friends, and neighbors too numerous to mention. In keeping with his wishes, his passing is marked not with sorrow alone, but with gratitude for life beautifully lived and shared. He will be remembered dearly, a free spirit, a gentle soul, and truly one of a kind. The funeral service of our beloved Mahurney, Mayon, Augier will be held at Our Lady of the Assumption Catholic Church, Vieux-Fort, on March 6, 2026 at 1 p.m. His body will be interred at the Michael O'Brien Private Cemetery. Note: the public is asked to wear a touch of red in his honor. His body now lies at the Ramballi's funeral parlor, La Tournée, Vieux-Fort. May he rest in perfect peace.